Hi all, welcome back to Itni Si Khushi. Now, Dubai was not one of my favorite holiday destinations until I saw this. The moment I stepped into Dubai, I knew I had fallen in love. Look at me all smiling. So we had gone to Dubai with Fortune Travels. This is a group that we went with, and we were put up in Ravi's, um, which is a fairly good hotel, and we are waiting to be checked in. This is a room that we stayed in, 4001, in the fourth floor, which had no view, let me tell you. But still, the room was comfortable. It was a good home for us for 4 days. So, in the 4 day, 3 night package, they covered Burj Khalifa, of course, and the boating at Marina, the frame, Dubai frame, the desert safari, the Miracle Garden, the Global Village. Yeah, of course, the Dubai Mall with the aquarium. And we also saw the King's Palace, who's apparently fond of horses, and the Al Burj Arab, which is touted as the only 7-star hotel in the world, the glittering gold souk, the market, and the spice market, and the tallest water fountain. That's quite a huge list, so let's get started. The first thing that comes to our mind when we think about Dubai is the Burj Khalifa. And this is where I'm going to begin my journey. This is where we started our journey to the top. There's quite a long way to go even to reach the elevators. So here we go. What I found absolutely fascinating was that they take us along a journey, the timeline of how Burj Khalifa was built right from 2004 to 2010 as a timeline. It's very, very interesting. This is the way to the elevator, and here is there's a corridor that shows you this timeline. And as you look at the timeline, let me rattle off a few records that it holds because I will not have time later. So, it is the tallest building in the world. It is the tallest freestanding structure. It has the highest number of stories. It has the highest occupied floor. It has the highest bar or lounge in the world. And when it opened, it had the highest observation deck in the world, which is now taken over by Shanghai Towers. So we are about to reach the elevator. Now about the elevator, this is the tallest and the fastest elevator in the world, which goes at a speed of 10 meters per second. And the time to reach the 124th floor, where there's an observation deck, is about 1 minute. Now while we wait for this 1 minute, let me just rattle off a few more facts. Burj Khalifa is a staggering 163 floor with a height of 828 meters. And that may not seem very impressive, but if I tell you that it is 3 times the height of the Eiffel Tower and almost twice as tall as the Empire State Building, well, that sounds impressive. Okay, we are almost there now. It's a lovely countdown, I tell you. It's like so exciting to be here. There. And it's very well managed by people there. There's no rush or chaos anywhere. Here we've reached the top and you can see people looking out. So that's what we did when we went out. And that's how it looks like. I think, almost see the end of the earth there. My smile says it all the excitement. I know it's not clear, but it was a fantastic experience. Just outside the elevator, there is a photographer who is ready to take your pictures. But to get those pictures, you would have to pay 300 dirhams, which, frankly speaking, wasn't in our budget. So we just looked at them. And yes, there's a souvenir shop. You can buy little things. And now let's get down from this astonishing heights to the ground and to the beauty of the Miracle Garden. This is the entrance to the Miracle Garden, and I think I'll just let you enjoy the view and I'll not talk much. The only thing that I would like to say is why I guess this is called a Miracle Garden is because, oh, these are the king's horses. I mean, the king is fond of horses, so that's why it's there at the entrance. Um, Okay, as I was saying, I guess why this is called a miracle garden is because in a desert to have and to maintain such a beautiful garden is absolutely a miracle. So, yeah, just enjoy the sights. For the people who would find it difficult to walk, for this is really a big garden and the sun can be scorching. So for them, there are buggies at 25 dirhams. They will take around 5 or 6 people. They'll not stop anywhere, but they'll take you around the whole garden. And that's Valsal Chichi, full of love. So among the castles, the Smurfs, the Aladdin, and all the other fairy tales, they have given space for their own aircraft, which is Emirates. And this is our group. Now, from the land of flowers, let's go back to history. The strong foundation of the present and the dreams and aspirations of the future have emerged from the struggles of the past. Dubai remembers and recognizes these hardships and preserves it. Our tour guide took us to this place where we could relive as to how people in the olden times lived, how their houses were, and what a struggle it was for them bearing the heat of the desert. And as he was explaining, we got a whiff of the Arabic hospitality. Another fascinating continuation of the history is this Dubai Creek, where you would find rows and rows of wooden boats or ships called dows, which would loosely translate to urus in Malayalam. And was a safe harbor for trade, mainly for gold and spices. And on both the sides, you would find old style markets and heritage buildings and museums. And yes, it's a beautiful place. And let's continue with the topic of water, but I'll take you to a different land altogether, and that is the present. This breathtaking journey on waters is a boat cruise on Marina, and this literally and figuratively reflects the beauty of Dubai. And in the cruise, we were treated to the Tanora dance. Tanora means skirt, and it is said to be inspired from the Sufi dance of twirling and has come from Egypt and Turkey. Not only did he dance, he also made some of the audience dance to his tunes. And from here, it was an open for all. That's Sudhir dancing away. We had fun dancing to Punjabi songs, to Bollywood songs, to Arabic songs, and to even Telugu songs. And just outside by the banks of this creek, we saw this crazy automobile exhibition. It was absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's move away from the dazzle and the sparkle and the noise and the hangama to a place where all your five senses are going to be stimulated. This is a souk
And what do you
or
say
the
for
market, and here is the
Sumano in
spice market.
Arabic? I mean, in your language?
Now, any idea what these are?
और खानों में भी डलता है ईरानी खाना।
Okay. ये देखा है कहीं
ये ब्लैक
ब्लैक
ब्लैक काला फूल,
और ये सब क्या है स्टोन्स
ये मट्टी है मसाले,
ओह राइट ओके और ये वाइट वन
ये नमक है। इससे आगे जो है वो इस तरफ वो है अरबिक गम, स्वीट डिशेस।
As you can see, they are very happy and eager to impart information about the spices they have, whether we buy it or no. Your trip to Dubai is absolutely incomplete until and unless you have a dekho at the gold souk. The shimmer and the glimmer that you see here, I don't know where you will find it. Yeah, Kerala people might be a little more familiar with it, but not with this opulence anyway. This is this holds the Guinness record for being the heaviest ring. It weighs 60 kgs. So any buyers, please head towards Dubai Gold Souk. Oh, so much of splendor and grandeur is a little beyond me. So I think I need to do some earthing. And that is where I'm taking you to the Dubai Safari. This may look easy, but it is not. Absolutely not. I had a very difficult time doing this. And after this excitement, we clambered into the vehicle again and went for the actual safari. Sitting in front and trying to capture this was not an easy thing, but it was worth it because it was not only the ride but also the sunset that we could see was absolutely amazing. As you can see, Shah Jahan, who was driving, was quite notorious and an expert. And after this boisterous ride, we had a camp. We were taken to the camp where we had dinner and we had dances. And if you want, you can go in for a quick camel ride, and there's a lady who will put mehendi in your hand. There was a tanura dance. The fire dance. And the belly dance. Now, if you can take your eyes off from the elegant and beautiful dancers, I'll take you to the Dubai frame. It is the largest frame in the world, and it is like basically a photograph frame. Here you will find a perfect blend of the past, the present, and how the future would look like. Now, this is how you enter, and this is where this is an audio visual sort of screen where you can see how people in the old times lived. They have also made life-size replicas of the houses that they lived, of the markets that they would have had at that time, and of the utensils that they have used at that time. It's like really zoning out into the past. With the due credit given to the past, we go up the elevator in the frame, and at the top floor, we reach here where there is a glass bridge, and through in this space, you can see the present Dubai. And metaphorically speaking, I'm going to take you on a ride as to how the present Dubai looks like. This is one of the best videos that I've taken of Dubai because this, I think, represents Dubai at her very best. Yes, it is opulent, but this opulence is sans vulgarity. It is very, very beautiful and elegant. and this is touted as the most beautiful building in the world. It has no corners, and it is called the Museum of the Future. We have not been to this place, so maybe next time. This is one place that I need to go. And of course, there is Dubai Mall. What do I say about the Dubai Mall? It's so humongous, so huge. Okay, let me. I think it's. I'll just stick to rattling off some facts for you. It is the largest mall in the world. It has theaters, the real cinemas, which is among the largest cinemas in the world, and for the kids, it has the largest sweet shop in the world that is called Candelicious, and it has an Olympic size ice rink. It has a five-star premium hotel, and it has the largest aquarium. Actually, it holds the Guinness record for having the largest aquarium in a shopping mall. And they say that there are 75 million visitors who come every year to visit this. And it is said to have attracted more tourists than Disney World, Eiffel Tower, and Niagara Falls put together. So it's that huge a tourist destination. Since 2014, Dubai Mall is also the home for Dubai Dino, that is a 155 million year old dinosaur skeleton, which was excavated from the US and brought to Dubai. And except for the tiny part in the tail, it is still intact. So, if you're wondering as to why this crowd has gathered here, it is to see the tallest performing fountain in the world, that is the Dubai Fountain. It is right next to the Dubai Mall, and on the Burj Khalifa lake, and you can see the Burj Khalifa in the backdrop right there. And the water dances to the music that ranges from classical to contemporary, Arabic, and the world music. It plays for every half an hour from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. And I'm led to believe that on special days, such as on Shah Rukh Khan's birthday, it plays only Shah Rukh Khan's songs. So just sit back and enjoy the music and the dance. The water can shoot up to 500 feet, which would mean the height of a 50-story building. Okay, there's one more place that I would like to take you to, and that is the Global Village. It opened in 1997, making it one of the region's first multicultural festive parks. It has more than 30 pavilions showcasing the culture of 80 different, actually more than 80 countries, all under one roof. You can sample delicacies of all countries. There are lots of street foods and cafes in each, and yes, you can do a lot of shopping there if you want. There is even a floating market. If you remember, we started the journey from the Dubai frame. The first section was about the past, how they lived in the past. And then we came on to the present as to how Dubai is right now. And the last section, it shows how Dubai is going to be in future. And I think it is amazing that you're able to dream this big, not only just um, imagine or dream of it, but also you're able to showcase it to the whole world as to how it would be in the future. So here they show how the buildings would be like, how the vehicles would be like, what are the advancement and the signs that they do have in the future. And I think that's mind boggling. It requires a lot of courage to do this. Normally museums are about the past, and there are places where we can see the present, but to showcase the future is something quite unique that I saw here in Dubai. When I stepped on the sands of Dubai 4 days ago, I was not sure what I was going to find, but what I found was the fun, the thrill, the adventure, the beauty, the opulence, the perfect blend of the past, the present, and the future. And the hospitality, wonderful hospitality of the people therein. And yeah, I am going back with a lot of happy memories. Thank you to Arun and Fortune Travels for making this happen. I'll come back to Dubai again, but for now I am bidding goodbye. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making this. This is the longest video that I've made, which is a shade below 30 minutes. So I know it's a little long, but for now, I'm signing off on a very, very happy note. Bye.